In this video, I want to share with you guys the way that you know how to choose the right life insurance agency, because there's a ton of life insurance agents and agencies out there that are probably wanting to recruit you and wanting to bring you in, and trying to navigate that is super challenging. And so I want to give you guys a complete, honest, real evaluation on how you actually pick the right life insurance agency for you, the way that you can tell if this is going to help you in your success. Really the things that I wish I knew, and the video that I wish I would have been able to watch before I chose a life insurance agency. But if we've not yet met, my name is Johnny Nitafan. I'm a life insurance agent. I've sold over $750,000 of annual premium completely over the phone. And if you don't know who I am yet, click the link down below. There's a little video that says how I scaled my business from 0 to 73K in under 60 days. Definitely go check that out. Real receipts, bank statements, deposits, everything that you need, just to show that I'm legit. But I share that with you guys because I want you to know that I care about you. I want to see you succeed. There's a lot of agencies out there that want to just recruit you, that want to take you for selfish gain. And I want to just give you the real, honest truth, right? The reality of how to choose the right life insurance agency, the questions that you need to be asking, and things that you need to consider so that you don't make a bad decision, and so that you make the right decision the first time and find the agency that's going to best suit you, your family, your future for the long run. And the reason that I'm super passionate about this specific topic is because I accidentally joined wrong agencies when I first started, right? I didn't do enough due diligence and homework, and things happen, right? But I actually was in 3 different agencies before I finally found the agency I'm with now. And it was not pretty, right? Because there's a lot of things that happen when you change agencies that I'm going to be sharing with you guys in this video. So the first thing that I want to share with you guys in this is, before I get into anything else, is you can make money in literally any agency out there. There's not going to be an agency that's going to allow you to make more money than different ones. There's millionaires at every single agency or IMO that you're probably thinking about, right? And so I share that with you guys because if you want to make tons of money, it's going to be up to you. There's no magical agency. There's no mystical way to be able to find the right agency or agency out there that's just going to automatically make you a millionaire. But having the right agency and the right tools and the right mentorship and the right coaching and the right people in your corner that will allow you to scale will be crucial in your success, right? I'm not saying that is the main determining factor, because there are millionaires anywhere. And if there are people who are making money, $100,000, $200,000, $500,000 per month at any agency, it just shows that it's possible. But now here today, it really just depends on a few things to find the right agency for you. Now, the first one that I want to share with you guys that is going to be confusing at first, but I'm going to actually explain it, right? You have to figure out if you want to recruit right away or if you want to produce right away. And this is going to be really crucial for you to figure out for yourself, because there's agencies out there that are primarily focused on recruiting. If your mentor and upline are saying, hey, write a power list of 50 to 100 names of friends and family to go out and recruit them and become your clients and become part of your agency so that you can make passive income, and that's not something that you actually want to do, there are agencies out there that just teach you how to sell insurance, make money like that. That's what I do, right? I don't recruit. I don't bring people on. All I do is focus on selling insurance. Right now, I'm building a community of life insurance agents, whatever agency that you are with, and helping them scale through acquisition, like the acquisition system, so on and so forth. But there are tons of different agencies out there, right? So figuring out, okay, do I want to produce or do I want to recruit right now? Because there's not a wrong or right answer here. It's really dependent on what you want, right? If you want to start recruiting right away, go to a recruiting company, go to a place that you can only move up based on the amount of recruits that you bring in, because a lot of these recruiting based companies are going to be based on how many people you recruit. So if you bring in 10 people, you can move up to the next place. If you recruit 100 people, you get to move up to whatever, right? And there's tiers of doing that. And so if that's the life you want to live and you want an agency that you can partner with to be able to do that, I would go down that route. But if you just want to start making money, which most people do when just starting out, they want to come in and they want to make money themselves and then be able to have the opportunity to build a team later, then I would go down the solo producing route. So if you're going down the solo producing route, if you're starting under 100% contracts across the board, then you're going to be in a recruiting based company, and they put you at a lower comp because they want to incentivize you and make you recruit. And so find a place that there's no pressure to recruit, and there's people that are making 20, 30, 40, 50, $100,000 per month just selling insurance, right? Find that if that's what you want to do, right? And I primarily focus on helping those people, but anyway, I can help you out in that regard, sell more insurance. So if you the solo producing, right, if you pick that down, go down that route 100%, at least, right? Sometimes they'll give you 110, if that, but typically when you're just starting out, you're probably going to start at 100, maybe 105, maybe 110. And that's really what that looks like. Now, if that's the real big determining factor of what's going to really help in your success. Because if you have an agency that, say you're on this side and you're with a recruiting based company, the only way that you can move up from your 30, 50, 100 or 60, 70, 80% comp to 100, 120, 130, 150% contract level is by recruiting, then that's not going to align with your vision. And then you're going to feel, and this is what I felt, right? You're going to feel like you have to recruit because you want to make more money, because you get a higher commission based on the contracts and carriers that you sell and more policies that you write. But if that's not in line with your goals, then I wouldn't choose that side. I would choose just going solo producing agency. And just so that you can start making money. Now, that's the first thing. The second thing is finding a place that you can actually have a mentor that's in the game with you, because a lot of what happens in this industry is that you come in and somebody probably recruited you, a friend, family, relative, somebody like you saw an ad online, you saw an Indeed job, board or whatever whatever way you found the industry. Maybe somebody reached out to you cold, out when you're at the grocery store, whatever it is. That is, you got to find a person that actually has real receipts, somebody who actually knows how to sell insurance. Like, that is the biggest thing. So I'd be asking them these questions. Hey, how much have you sold? How much are you still selling to this day? If not, why not? Have you sold over the phone? Or have you sold in person, right? You got to figure out, okay, what agency is going to best align in that way. In terms of the mentorship, find a good coach, find a good mentor that's going to help you through the whole process, because that is a hack to be able to pass the learning curve, because the learning curve is really steep, especially in selling insurance, if this is your first sales job or sales career. But then also you got to have somebody that's going to handhold you step by step by step through the whole process, because it is a long and tedious process at first to get you up and running, and then to be able to start making money and then becoming profitable. Like, finding somebody who's been profitable themselves in the goals that you're aligned with, that is going to be huge. So find a mentor, find a coach, find somebody to be able to pass that learning curve faster, because if you want to go fast, go alone, right? If you want to be independent, do it. But the most successful people that I work with that I actually see get results very, very, very quickly are people who either pay with their money or like hire a coach to be able to help them scale past that learning curve a lot faster. So find somebody in your corner that will help you out, right? A mentor, coach, whatever it is. Find somebody who actually knows exactly what you want to do. So that's another piece. So that's the second thing, right? The first thing is finding if you want to do recruiting based or if you want to be solo producing based. Now, the second thing is mentorship. The third thing is leads. Okay, where are you going to get leads? Where do I get people to be able to actually sell insurance to? That's another question that you want to be asking, right? You want to be asking, okay, is there a clear duplicatable process that I can plug into to be able to get leads, to be able to get people to talk to? Because that is the way. This is a leads based business. This is a leads working business. The more leads you work, the more that you're going to get paid, the more sales that you make, and you rinse and repeat that same exact process. So you want to make sure that you have people that you can speak with that are actually interested, because what's cool about life insurance is that I and the agents that I actually work with and that are inside my private community are people who only speak with highly interested people in life insurance. They actually filled out and sent a request, and so all you're doing is calling them back about their request that they sent in. And so you don't want to be at a place that you're cold calling people that are random off a random list. You want to be in a place that you're only responding to requests about life insurance, right? So that's another really crucial part. Now, another thing that you want to ask your agency or agency owner, whoever you're thinking about and considering about joining their agency, is do they have a release? Make sure that they give a release and a blanket release, because what happens is when you join an agency and say it's not a fit for some reason and they don't release you, then you have to sit out for 6 months on those carriers and you can't get other contracts. Now, there's workarounds around that, but for the most part, if you sign with an agency and they don't have a release clause, you have to stay with them and sit out pretty much of the insurance industry for 6 months from those carriers. So make sure and ask them, hey, do you have a release, a blanket release that you will sign if I want to leave? And how does that process work? Make sure that, especially these big ones, are probably not going to give you a release, but ask them and make sure and get that in writing that they will give you a release. Because if not, you're going to get your contracts held. It's just a nightmare, to be honest. I've dealt with it multiple times. It's not fun. So that's another thing that you want to ask. And then the last thing is the training process. What is your training process? What is the step-by-step so that I can get that result? Say if you come in solo producing, how do I get from $0 to $10,000 a month as quick as possible? Do you have the steps lined out for me to be able to get to the spot that I want to? If so, okay, what are those steps? And then a way that you can tell if they are a good agency to work with right off the bat is if they have content, YouTube content just like this, that actually trains and helps you get value and be able to make money when you are not officially with them or working with them, right? Because that is a way to tell if somebody is going to give value. The free content that they give is a way that you can future pace the value that you're going to be given in the future. Because if you can make money, or if you can get a ton of value from videos just like these that are absolutely free, then imagine what happens when you either pay them or join their agency. Imagine that type of process. So make sure that they have a really good training program that allow you to scale up to whatever capacity you want, $50, $100, $200,000, and that you're getting paid absolutely what you are worth. So I hope this video helps. If you guys have any questions, DM me on Instagram or drop in the comments right there down below, and I'll be answering them personally. I answer all the questions in DMs that I get, but also the questions that I get in the YouTube comments. So if you have any questions, drop it down below. Let me know. I'll be here to help. If you guys need anything, you know where to reach me. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't already for kind of the behind the scenes. And if you want to scale a lot faster and want to hit 20,000 a month very quick, book a call with me down below in the description. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.